Yeah, it was not fun.
Yeah, see, Lane knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
With that lull.
Yeah. I
Looks
swear,
like
Lane, if you generated this seed... Oh, looks like we're getting started here.
Oh, here we go.
So the first thing that you're going to see these players do is a technique called space jump first. They're going to do what's called a scan dash off of the ship and get the item in alcove, which normally you're supposed to have boost ball to get in the vanilla game.
Yeah, you would either need morph boost and bombs or space jump itself to pull off. Bash got it first try.
And Gendreavus missed it, and we have probably a lot of people think that this is like one of the best items to find there is a missile because it opens up Artifact Temple immediately, and that looks like an energy tank and landing site.
Also, getting the missile right there also opens up the tunnel at the bottom of Root Cave, which contains another item, which in a trickless setting I've found a lot of the time could be morph ball or bombs or something super important.
Could be morph ball, could be bombs, could be various suit. I've had that be gravity suit actually in one of my seeds too. That was a peculiar seed in general.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Phazon seed was an alcove in that seed, so it was a very awkward seed. Didn't get to see what was down there. I don't know if Bash saw it either.
No, I don't think so.
But it's another missile expansion, and I'm going to get ready for typing. So we have 6 artifact locations, and these totems tell you what room that they're in. Not specifically the item location, but just the room.
I guess some rooms may have more than one item.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll just have to go there and find out. But yeah, most what most runners at this stage or of the tournament are doing is they're just scanning the pillars and then
Oh, here we go.
piecing out to look at it later.
I can't even...
I saw Chozo Ice Temple, Transport Access, Furnace, Elite Research, Elite Control Access, and Gravity Chamber. Gravity Chamber.
That Gravity Chamber is really gross. Elite Research and Elite Control Access are both like side by side, so that's not that bad. Chozo Ice Temple and Transport Access are both plasma locked, so that's not too bad because we're going to have to get that plasma beam anyway.
Yes.
Gravity Chamber. Like we were talking about earlier, there's actually Furnace and Gravity Chamber both. There's 2 items in both of those rooms, both requiring different items to get the said items. So for Gravity Chamber, logically, you one item either requires Gravity Suit itself or
Plasma and Grapple Beam for the other one.
And then for Furnace, oh, there's our Space Jump Boots.
Nice.
And so that probably means that we'll see Bash do a Root Cave climb to see what's at the top. But as I was saying, the second item up in Furnace, the Furnace items either require just Morph Ball, or it could, well, actually, Morph Ball and Bombs, excuse me. Or it could require Power Bombs, Boost Ball, and Spider Ball as well.
Bash unfortunately missed the dash and fell down, but it's a quick climb up some standable terrain here because this is a well-designed game, I swear. Because you can stand on basically anything that looks like you can stand on it.
Yeah. There's nothing that's really it's very rare that you'll find something that's just pure texture in this game. Like if it looks solid, it's solid. That's a good general rule. And top of Root Cave only yielding a missile.
The thing I want to say about invisible platforms, they as Bash just showed us right there, they exist. You're only supposed to use the X-ray visor to see them, but if you just know where they are, or you shoot them because they're solid, just invisible, you can completely skip requiring X-ray visor for anything except for Omega Pirate, which it is hard required for.
Yeah. And both of our racers actually doing a really good job keeping pace with each other. This is really close already. Bash's movement is just a little bit better, but Gendreavus is doing a very good job keeping up with him. I could not see what's on the ledge there. Look,
Looks
missile,
like
I
a
think.
missile. And another missile in the half pipe. Up on
And
the... That's a
that looks
suit.
like a suit. Probably Various suit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Various suit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Alright then.
So we've got heated room access already, which includes vast majority of magma caverns and more immediately magma pool, but we can't really do anything there without power bombs.
Alright, the two items in Ruined Shrine that we could see are both missiles, so...
Oh yeah, we already have a route divergence, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Bash elected to skip it for now, because he's probably gonna get it on his way out if he has to leave
Oh,
Chozo.
Gendreavus already peaked, so I didn't get to see what that was.
Missiles, and more missiles.
Uh-huh.
All that was in Ruined Shrine there.
Gendreavus doing a very good job getting his Varia suit. And missiles again.
Now you could do a little a scan dash to skip the morph ball.
Oh,
awesome.
Oh, that's very convenient.
You always do a little like scan dash off of like the right point in the in that room there to skip the fight if you don't have space jump. But if you stand just a little too close to the bridge, you trigger the fight, and it's
you actually like it's touching the bridge or like just above the bridge is what triggers it.
Yeah, but if you have space jump, it's completely free.
If you have space jump, you can just L jump over there. You don't even have to do the dash.
No, not even a little bit. Oh, Bash with that heated access, he's looking to go straight to Magmore.
He doesn't have bombs, but he's probably
banking on bombs being in Lava Lake, which is very possible in
it's completely
in this logic
possible.
setting. 100%, yeah.
Especially,
yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is very, very much in logic right now. If it is bombs, that gives them access to a lot more stuff. Let's see what happens when he blows open this pillar.
It's grapple beam. Okay, that makes it a little more interesting.
It doesn't really guess anything, because that could get you.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything actually
right now, but it could. If we find power bombs somewhere else in Chozo, that could hint to magma.
Oh yeah, magma pool. For training chamber access, we would need wave beam also.
We will just wave beam at this point. We wouldn't even need power bombs for that.
No.
And vault, just a missile.
Lots of missiles.
Yeah,
Welcome
this is
to Rando.
Very barren start so far.
Well, we'll see if that early grapple beam is going to end up paying off, especially if they find any power bombs right away. That would certainly give Bash a bit of an advantage.
I wouldn't expect it this early on, but it's always a possibility.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I would expect bombs to be much earlier than power bombs or wave beams, but
yeah, but then remember that the thing is about power bombs, they can blow up most things that that more regular bombs can also blow up. So you could it could logically require to blow up a tunnel with power bombs to get morph ball bombs.
Yeah, it's happened several times in this tournament already.
Oh yeah. Oh, now Bash is heading off to Ruined Shrine. They're gonna find his missiles.
Gendreavus not finding anything except missiles.
Yeah, just missiles so far. Alright, got his checks, and he's just gonna nope on out of Ruined Shrine. Unshuffled charge beam.
Oh, bombs could be in a storage cavern right now. We have grapple beam, so that makes reverse Magmore and logic.
100%, yeah.
In fact, I think that has to be where they are. We haven't found them yet.
There we go. Missile and Ruined Fountain.
Gendreavus is expecting Watery Hall. which is just a missile.
A lot of times it is there's a missile actually. I found like literally about 99. And but I think it was one of my versus mob where we actually had boost ball underwater in watery hall.
That's kind of gross,
That
but at least
was
it was there.
yeah, like yeah, and I tried the slope jump to get it early also, but I almost died. So I just kind of noped out and came back after I beat Flogger when the water wouldn't kill me.
That is correct, Link Force. With our logic settings, bombs cannot be in what's called point of no return locations, and ironically enough, vanilla bombs is a point of no return location.
This is true, yes.
So, actually, I'm quite certain that 100% bombs are in a storage cavern. There's nowhere else they could be.
There's nothing else I can check right now because even having a grapple beam that's still like Root Cave was a still
Root
doesn't
Cave was
get
just
them
a
up
missile.
there. Yeah, it still doesn't even get them up there without X-ray in like logically. Yeah, I think a storage cavern or is about the only thing they can logically get. They can also get the one item in Fiery Shores thanks to oh guess what, standable terrain once again.
That's not in logic. I'm pretty sure logic expects you to have bombs for that.
It does, but they don't need it.
They don't need it, no.
It'll be interesting to see if there's anything there.
I think at this point Bash probably realizes, yeah, bombs have to be in Magmore.
Yeah, especially since he's got the grapple beam already. He's got that knowledge, and he'll most likely head straight there right now.
Gendreavus is, I think he's about to find the grapple beam and probably know immediately where the seed is pointing him towards.
Oh yes.
It'd be interesting to see if Bash decides to go to Crash Site before going into Magmore. I don't think he will, but
I mean, it's not. He probably might. Honestly, it's not that far of a dip, and there's multiple techniques that that one could pull off to obtain the item there, and he knows all of them.
And grapple beam just makes it that much easier too.
Yeah, because there's a scan dash you can do. There's an underwater slope jump. That's kind of tricky. I've at least
It's
for
not
me
too bad
because
if you
I'm
have.
bad.
It's not too bad if you have space jump. It's a lot harder without it.
Oh yeah, and then you could swing in there from either grapple point actually, or if you're on the other side, the frigate side, you can straight up jump right into the hole.
It looks like it's exactly what he's doing, and he's getting the energy tank along the way.
Yeah.
That probably incentivized him a little more to come over here.
Oh yeah.
Because
energy tanks.
Gendreavus finding the grapple beam right there. Probably not too happy seeing that. Because now he's going to have to go all the way back.
There we go. Bash displays the scan.
Oh, that's a power bomb.
I don't.
It's not in logic. That's
No,
not supposed to be their first power bomb. So Magma Pool is still out of logic for having bombs.
Yeah, because I believe I've asked him Bash before, and he's told me that swinging in there with grapple beam, even like which they have, isn't even in logic to
no,
it
it 100% expects you to have gravity suit for that item.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we should add that into the logic for with grapple beam because it's like super easy.
Maybe in a future update, but with the randomizer that we use,
not with the current version. Gravity and Magmore. Oh, Lane.
Oh, Lane, please.
Oh God, he's great. That could be possible. Imagine gravity suit.
Possible. Oh man.
Yeah, gravity suit in what was it, storage cavern, leading to that powerbomb expansion.
That would be bad.
Yeah, then leading to bombs in ruined shrine. Ugh. Gross.
Oh, I really don't want that to happen.
No. let's have a peek at what's in Fiery Shores. Maybe it's something useful.
No, it's just an
Oh.
energy tank.
He's gonna get it.
I mean, I don't blame him. More energy helps a lot. It helps you damage boost through things, makes things faster.
We can also get a peek at what's in Shore Tunnel here. You can just
That's just a missile, though.
Yeah, you can. It took me like forever to figure out that you could just like look through the
You can just peek in.
the gap there, and like I didn't even know, and I was like, "Okay, what is this?" And then someone told me, and I felt kind of dumb.
This also is not in logic right now, but he can also check Triclops Pit. It's wow, nice snipe. I couldn't see what that.
That's
what?
bombs. That's
Oh,
bombs.
so X-ray is X-ray has to be in storage cavern then.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wow. Oh,
That is.
Oh.
I mean, that's nice that it's right there, but
Yeah,
wow.
because if this is X-ray, X-ray would only unlock them two things, and one of them is root already seen.
Yeah, there it is. There's our X-ray visor.
Yep. Wow.
Well, close enough.
All right, yeah, having bombs and give them a little bit more Chozo access. There.
It gives him access to a few more items right here in Magmore too.
Yeah, which honestly he's probably I would think he's gonna go grab quick.
There's no reason not to.
No, there's what is it? Warrior Shrine. There's the
Warrior
Tomb of
Shrine.
Phaedrona. I think that's it.
There's also the item underneath Warrior Shrine with the power bomb.
Yes, we have the power bomb.
Important to note that that's still out of logic because logic expects us to have boost ball to get over to Warrior Shrine, but it could still be something. It could still be something important like wave beam or plasma beam or another suit, or it could just be another missile expansion.
Yeah, which would most certainly be not uncommon given that out of one in this game, like what 49, 50 of them are missiles.
56.
Yeah, look at that. Look at him go.
Mm-hmm. And I expect Bash to now check Transport Tunnel A.
He's on the other screen there. He's checking Root Cave because remember, I think he either didn't try or missed it and then noped out to Chozo, so he hasn't seen this missile yet.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, he fell down again. Oh no.
Oh. And Transport Tunnel A is vanilla.
Oh, Bash is going to Phaedrona. Interesting.
Not a bad play right now.
Because I mean, for all we know, there's vanilla wave beam.
That's entirely possible. That setting is on. We could also have a vanilla boost situation. Oh, Gendreavus falling down again.
Oh, he's not having very much luck with this Root Cave here. That's that DE tank. That's a good point. It could be another energy, a different energy.
Yeah.
I cannot tell what's up. What was up there?
The quality is not good enough for us to be able to check Lighthouse.
No, not
He can probably see it, but we couldn't.
I'm sure Jack could see it too because the restream looks really good. Just our viewer, our screen does not. Yeah, Bash is definitely checking for vanilla wave beam. I think he's just got a feeling.
Yeah. I mean, with the way the seats played out so far, I wouldn't blame him. This is a little bit of a risky check because this would be a major time sink if it's not wave beam, especially if he keeps falling down like that. He's having a little bit of trouble with this climb.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, if it's anything but wave beam, we're hooped. We gotta ditch out and go somewhere else.
I believe the only other check in Phaedrona that he could do is Phaedrona Canyon.
Oh.
Which is the vanilla boost item.
And there he is, heading into the back of Fiery Shores. Looks like when finding a grapple beam and having nothing in Root Cave, he knows exactly where he needs to go.
He absolutely has to... I couldn't see what that was. He absolutely has to come back here later, Freedom Pulse. There's an artifact in Chozo Ice Temple, which is plasma locked. Yeah, actually, let me go ahead and post the artifact locations just for the people that have just joined in.
Yeah, we have 2 plasma locked artifacts.
Yeah. A potential third. Actually, this grapple beam probably means we could have a third plasma locked artifact.
And behind the ice chest, an energy tank.
Yeah.
Safety save.
Gendreavus having a little bit of trouble with this monitor station climb. This is a very, very awkward spot to land on. That was an interesting ledge clip.
Yeah, that happens sometimes if you don't land up there just right, then you'll just kind of like slide off.
Yeah.
All right, Phendrana Canyon, let's go.
Here we go. And what have we got in here? I really cannot... Is that a beam combo? What is that?
Oh, that's flamethrower.
Oh,
Run valid.
we're valid. Okay, we're validated, guys. Don't worry.
Bash knows what's up.
This race counts.
Oh, he doesn't have bombs. Gendreavus doesn't have bombs.
Oh,
Oh,
Gendreavus, no. There's literally no way out for him here. This climb is not possible without Boost Ball. He has no choice but to reset here.
oh,
Oh, man.
oh, that's too bad.
The good news is that this is still very early on, so anything can happen, but this sets him really far back. I don't think he's ever saved, actually. Oh,
Warrior
man.
Shrine has consumed another. Oh yeah, that's... Yes, it has.
Why is Bash heading back here?
I don't know.
Did he forget he already checked this? Or...
Oh yeah, he hasn't saved at all. He's got nothing.
Oh, man. Millhouse, he didn't die, but he soft-locked himself. He checked the item under Warrior Shrine without having bombs or boost ball.
Oh, Bash, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What is he?
Spider Ball?
Spider ball in.
What is
What?
he doing? Okay.
Is Bash purposefully soft-locking himself? Oh wait, did he lay up? Oh, he must have. He laid a power. Oh, I see what he's doing. So he laid a power bomb because it's an any beam door on the other side. So the idea is to try and get the power bomb to open the door as you're entering it and it closes, so that it stays open as you go up to it.
Oh yes, bombs on Sheegoth. They make fights a lot easier, especially if you have a power bomb. Usable.
We're about to see if Bash got it. If not, then he'll be on the same playing field as Gendreavus.
Oh
Wow, he got it.
Wow,
That was
that's
very
a-
impressive.
I didn't even know that was a thing until just now.
Yeah, that's something I admittedly forgot about too. But that
Yeah,
is,
okay, that's good to know. I'm
it's
gonna steal
very
that.
risky if you mistime it. But yeah, like
Yes.
if you want to check, if you want to really get an item that's not vanilla and is locked behind a beam that you don't have, that's a way you can try and get it.
Yes, and also don't forget that Bash also saved right here in this
Oh,
room.
okay.
So, you know, I think he definitely planned on doing that just in case he dropped a save.
That okay.
Which is unfortunately before he got flamethrower. So if he'd had to reset, we would have had to invalidate his run.
You had to get flamethrower again, yeah.
Exactly. Because now we can get the item that's up the spider track
Yep.
in Ice Ruins East here. Missile behind the ice. Yes, 3,000 IQ play. Aw, missile.
Just another missile.
Well, nothing else we can do
So
in Fendron.
despite the sequence break to get Spider Ball, it really didn't pan out.
Well, I mean, that gives him access to Furnace.
Uh, yeah, yeah, it does.
To both items, since you can stand on some stuff to reach the one in the back part.
That's true.
Which is yeah,
Completely not in logic yet, though.
No, absolutely not. No, no, this is
It's
very much a sequence
su
break.
super out of logic.
That's just 4 parallel universes ahead of us. Wow.
I mean, as cool as that is, I'm not even sure I agree with Bash's decision there, because you have to come back with Plasma Beam at some point, and who's to say that you won't find Wave Beam before then?
I mean, he knows he's got to come back for Plasma anyways, so it's either way he's going back.
Yeah, but I mean, that's one extra trip that just kind of wastes a bit of time. I don't know. We'll see if it pays off.
And it depends on where the beams are at.
It absolutely.
Dip the lava a couple times, but we are definitely on the way back to Talon here. Yeah, there's nothing else in Magma or Fendrana we can get. We can't go to mines with a beam. Or many other items.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still a lot that's locked. It's very possible that we actually have a beam on Zoid. Now that we have bombs, a lot more is... Well, actually, okay. Now that we have bombs, a lot more is open to us. So we could have a beam in Ruined Shrine. We could have a beam in Dynamo. There's a lot of places that one of these beams could be at.
Yeah, heading immediately back to Chozo is the only place we have any checks open at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bash is doing the Warrior Shrine checks. Not Warrior Shrine, Ruined Shrine. Why did I say Warrior Shrine?
Because you're thinking about the soft lock.
Probably. That would make sense.
Alright, let's see what's down in this tunnel. Missiles, and more missiles. All 3 items in this room are missile.
Surprising absolutely no one. Yeah, power bombs are still out of logic, Elias. They were the power bomb that Bash got was in was at crash site.
I mean, well, he hasn't found anything with it either, so it's not really.
Yeah, it hasn't really
it hasn't paid off yet.
Yeah, it hasn't.
Everything that it could possibly unlock has been a missile.
Mm-hmm. I think it actually is important to note, Wave Beam can't be at the top of Dynamo or at the top of Furnace, because those are both spider locked by logic.
Yes, and you logically need Wave Beam to escape Chapel of the Elders. Well, I mean, not logically, it's absolutely needed.
Unless you have a power bomb.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, there's
Or Wave Beam could be right there.
So, yeah, so now that finally puts Spider Bomb on logic. So now there's nothing he can get right now that would be out of logic unless it's behind a power bomb.
Absolutely.
So like if the artifact, let's say, is in the back part of item up the Spider Ball track, that would require power bomb and boost ball.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of which we don't have yet, even.
Oh, Bash is going to go check Tower of Light now.
Oh, might as well, since you got the Wave Beam and you can do the dashes to get up top. And I think, does he have like 40 missiles, or
I can't tell either. But I would expect him to. You only need what, 12 missiles to do the first check and see if it's worth climbing.
Yeah, and then you need 36 to fully climb up the top if you don't, if you can't do the dash. Oh. Okay.
Falling down.
Might as well check this item first. Easy underwater slope jump.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Plasma beam. Oh
hi
my
there.
God. That was unexpected. Okay, so
that means gravity suit has to be somewhere in the. It doesn't have to, but
it has to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, plasma beam is gravity locked, so we gotta remember that anything gets using plasma, like plasma beam doors or melting ice, is out of logic.
Yeah, completely out of logic until we find that until we find both gravity suit and boost ball, actually, because you can't logically get over here without the boost ball.
Okay.
And
just a missile on
top of tower, like just a missile. Yep.
Okay, 100% worth it so far.
I mean, we found the plasma beam, so.
Yeah, that's definitely something you don't want to be without for too long. I think one of the meanest places I've ever found plasma beam is MQA.
I've had it there too, actually.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Wow.
I forget who. I think it was actually Gendreavus that I had MQA plasma.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's a missile inside the tree there, but yeah, wow, yeah, that's definitely a gross place for it to be.
Very gross.
Well, I mean, now we can get magma pool and training access, and then peak training chamber itself. Can't get it without boost ball, but
yeah,
we can check. And yeah, so the thing about like skipping out on the beetle fight there is that the music will continually play until you hit a trigger that changes the music. Just a missile there.
Surprising absolutely no one. And another missile right here.
Thermal visor.
Or thermal. Okay, just make me eat my words, Seed. Why not?
Just I'm just gonna throw it out there that if we find super missiles, that puts Thardus in logic. Actually, not even.
Thardus is already in logic.
Oh,
we have Spider Ball, we have Wave Beam, we can get there.
Fire's tunnel, yeah, we can get in from the back. Yeah, Thardus is in logic, ladies and gentlemen. As is the cave next to him.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we have Grapple Beam, so that's in logic as well.
So imagine this: boost ball on Thardus.
Yeah, you're right, and I hate it.
I mean, I hope not.
We have had Phazon on Thardus before, Elias. I've commentated a race that has had that.
Yeah, wasn't that Spaghetti's race had Phase on Thartis and she had like
I
100% the seed looking for it?
I don't remember if it was Spaghetti, but it was someone doing that. Yeah, the absolutely last check they did was Thardus, and that was where Phazon was.
Yeah, I've even had that happen to me before, just not in a tournament race, of course, just in a casual playing by myself. But yeah, gross. All right, let's do it in Dynamo.
Gendreavus is about to be pretty mad.
Oh, he's getting on the platforms. Oh yeah, he's already.
Just an energy tank and a missile and dynamo.
That's fine. He's already got 4.
So Gendreavus has his bombs now, so
He's about to pick up X-ray visor.
yeah. I wonder. It looks like Bash is going to be going to Zoid.
Yeah, it's a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Finally, a music change.
Mm-hmm. Recommended amount of tanks for Prime actually depends on your own skill level.
Yeah, because you could do it with none, or you could need all 14.
Mm-hmm. Generally, people with any percent experience like Gendreavus and Bash are probably going to be comfortable with 2 or 3.
Yeah, but they're... Yeah, probably. So, oh, see, Chad makes a good point. Gen can straight back to Chozo.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that looks exactly like what he's doing. So, he'll get a...
Great.
Yeah, he's just picking up his grapple beam now, and he's going to probably end up finding his wave beam pretty soon. So...
Yeah, if he's going back to Chozo this way, the Ruined Gallery is right near the elevator.
Mm-hmm. Link Boy, what had happened was Gendreavus checked the Fiery Shores item under Warrior Shrine before getting his bomb. So he soft locked and had to start from the beginning again.
Yeah, and that's not the first time I've seen that happen in a tournament race I was commentating on either. It's a very fatal mistake especially if you haven't saved recently.
Yeah. So, fun fact about Incinerator Drone here. He's vulnerable to all the beams except for Plasma Beam.
Yep.
For some reason, he's just immune to fire-type damage, which is what the Plasma Beam has.
Well, I mean, okay, so actually, like, finding Flamethrower in Phendrana Canyon means that my me dead, and there's no Flamethrower on Zoid.
Mm-hmm. Did Bash already get the item behind Burm Dome? I didn't see what it was.
I think he just bombed the wall. First one's just a missile. Oh, chat says yes, missiles.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was about to grab Wave Beam over there.
Yep.
On his way.
And then if he goes over to Tower Light, he'll also find his Plasma Beam.
Oh yeah, which, I mean, he's definitely gonna do.
So
I feel.
Despite the soft lock, he's actually really not that far behind.
No.
The only item difference between these two is going to be the Spider Ball, and that really hasn't panned out for Bash yet.
No. Even though it's in logic, it still hasn't given him anything. Unless there's another item in Furnace in addition to the artifact.
Well, the item up there could be the artifact.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out shortly.
Something else that I just remembered. to get to Antechamber in logic, you would need Spider Ball. So, I mean, neither of them would be able to get it unless they do that the Power Bomb trick Bash did for Spider Ball, but... Oh,
Artifact in the bottom part.
Okay, so the top is still up for grabs.
Probably a missile.
Probably.
Honestly.
Out of logic without Boost Ball, because
Yeah.
you need Boost Ball to get through here in the minute need, quote unquote.
Yeah, I don't think Boost Ball should be in logic for that. It's way too easy to not need it.
Just the missiles up there at the top.
But you do technically need a Spider Ball, even though I think there's at least a couple different techniques you can use to skip the Spider Ball track. And
there's like two different BSJ methods. There's a slope jump. There's
you can also
collision climbing.
Yeah, you can also just literally walk right up the side of the track for some reason.
Yeah, the collision for that Spider Ball track and the one in Ice Ruins East are both very, very weird. Like if you stand in a certain spot, look at a certain angle, it'll start pushing you up if you're not holding the L button. The one in Ice Ruins East isn't particularly useful because you need to be in Morph Ball by the time you reach the top, but...
Yeah, it's a little more difficult. Well, picked up his Plasma Beam, so... He's gonna be... in there pretty soon, just a few scan dashes later.
Yep, get his missiles at the top here. And... oh, Bash is showing off.
Oh.
Bash.
Oh,
almost.
I think he's gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. That fourth bomb looked way too late.
Hyper bomb jump.
Oh, he got... I think had he not gotten caught on that ledge, he would have gotten in there. There you go.
Yeah, that's definitely a time saver if you can get it quickly. Alright, Antechamber, let's have a peek.
Yep.
Vanilla Ice Beam? Nope.
Energy tank.
Alright then.
Well,
where can we go now? Oh, the Arbor Chamber.
Oh, yeah, Arbor Chamber is in Logic now. We do have labs in Logic as well. Only up to Observatory without the boost ball.
Yeah, and then once you hit Research Core, if you haven't found Ice Beam, then you have to turn around and go back.
Link Force, he cannot check that artifact location without the Ice Beam. It requires Plasma Beam to open up the bomb slot, but then it also reveals an Ice Beam door.
We don't have an artifact in Elder Chamber, do we?
No, he's talking about the vanilla artifact location. Underneath the Chosa statue.
Yes, that would be Elder Chamber. I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Elder Chamber. Hall of the Elders item is the one that's Ice Beam bomb slot locked.
Yeah, that Ice Beam.
This is the only thing really preventing us from getting to the rest of the game here.
There's Ice Beam will give us mines, it'll give us back half of Chozo, some rear talon stuff, and pretty much like all of Phendrana.
Yeah.
At this point. All of the back half anyways. Oh, yeah, grabbing that E-Tank.
Oh, yep.
Might as well.
Oh!
Oh.
Ice Beam on Flagra.
No. Don't say that. Oh, well, looks like that's where Bash is going right now.
Yeah, I think he's thinking the same thing I am.
Oh my god, imagine if it is. Oh.
Oh, that would be... that would mean all 4 beams would be in Chozo Ruins, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Wave Beam. In, where was Wave Beam again?
Wave Beam was in, Ruin
Gallery.
Ruin Gallery, yeah.
Yeah, Plasma Beam. Very in what was it, Tower Chamber, and then yeah,
Tower
fights
Chamber.
here. All the thieves in Jozo.
Oh,
Gross.
you know what else? He has Spider Ball, so he's very incentivized to check Wild.
Yes. Now the first bomb slot you have to do normally if I'm not mistaken, then the
You
other
don't
three.
you don't have to, but it's not able to be damaged until you knock that first mirror out.
Yeah, and then you just bomb them from the outside. Oh my god. Chat with the suggestions. Gross.
um, yeah, that's possible. Spider Ball was in Chapel. Wave Beam was in
But technically, Wild is locked behind supers.
That's true.
Even though you can easily roll down the track with Spider Ball, it's
Yeah,
still
that's true.
Yeah, without supers.
They would expect you to have super missiles. You're right.
I mean, unless Flogger has super missiles and there's Ice Beam on the.
That would be disgusting, but yeah.
Logical, but disgusting.
No, the Vine thing is not considered in logic, oddly enough. So what chat was pointing out here was that there's a randomizer change that's pretty controversial, which removes the vines that normally block the door in this fight. But even though that Randomizer has that change, it still expects you to get here the vanilla way, which would be using super missiles and spider ball in tower access.
And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that logic will be changed in the next version.
Probably. I imagine that the vine thing will actually probably even be
I think that was a missile.
toggleable option. I didn't get a good look at it, but you're probably right.
Yeah.
There's more than a 50% chance that you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, because as it's panning around, you can peek between the vines, get an advanced handy-dandy missile expansion right there. Or whatever item it is.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope Ghost has something, I really do. So this fight will be worth it. And fighting any of the bosses is a bit of a time sink.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gangers, no. Don't get pinned again.
Yeah, rolled down, rolled up, and we're heading back.
Yep.
Fight's gonna be a lot easier with an X-ray visor in hand. It'd be great if we had supers and it's just one super missile, one charge shot, but still,
X-ray makes it trivial enough.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shooting at it like that will make one ghost drop early. So
and if you do that for any of the ghosts, it'll make them drop early. Actually. And yeah, if you have X-ray visor, they're just always vulnerable. You don't have to wait. So something to note: if this ends up being nothing like another missile expansion or another energy tank, if Gendreavus skips this is going to be quite a bit of a time save for him. It'll still be in the back of his mind, but without Spider Ball, he's less incentivized to do this check. Bash didn't have too bad of a fight there, though.
Nope. Missile.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we're going to labs.
Yep. Not much else we can go to from here. Well, no, that's not true. Bash could decide to actually do the Thardus from behind strat.
Yes. 100%.
It's actually... I don't think that would actually be too bad of a play. I mean, there's more checks going to labs from the front, especially since he has the plasma beam now.
But if they're all nothing, then you have to backtrack.
Oh, what's this? Where's Bash going? Is he actually going to workstation?
Maybe. Or is he checking vault? Because did he? Has he? I don't think he's looked. Has he looked at vault yet?
I think so. Oh, actually, well,
Checking artifacts, I think.
is this faster RTA actually? It's the same amount of elevators. X.
Well, I mean, if it is, I would think Bash would faster.
I mean, he seems to think it's faster. But okay, so the thing is, this doesn't actually mean 100% that he's going to Thardus, because the Talon elevator to Magmor leads both ways.
Yes.
So he could head to Vendrana from there, and he could head to Workstation from there. It's a coin flip right now. We'll just have to see. Or he could. Oh wait, he's doing Arbor Chamber.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason he's doing this. Okay.
Yeah, swing. Oh yeah, swinging by Arbor Chamber.
Or not.
Oh no, I think he was gonna, and then he remembered Arbor Chamber.
Okay.
I was like, Bash, buddy, what you? yeah. I think he just like forgot for like a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ice Spreader.
Well, that's not quite Ice Beam.
No, we're almost there. It'll come in handy during, so.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
Bash will even use it for Exo. He's a really well-seasoned 90% runner, so I would expect him to just go for the Ice Beam snipes.
Oh.
Unless he decides to do, like, Ice Spreader as a snipe, which would be amazing.
Oh yeah, it moves pretty fast too. It does cost 10 missiles, but it moves really fast across the screen.
Gendreavus is doing Flagra. Honestly, I expected him to do this. The time save I think that would come would be if he decides not to do early wild, because that's the only way he can get back here at this point. Besides going back.
Bash showing us an expert R jump to skip Twin Fire's tunnel, or sorry, skip the need for Spider Ball. Because again, if I'm not mistaken, that in vanilla items you don't ever pick up are Grapple, Spider, and Gravity Suit.
Super missiles as well.
And you don't pick up supers?
Nope. 2 out of the way in 90%. They're in Observatory in vanilla.
Doesn't the run go through Observatory anyways?
No.
Oh,
No, it never reaches there. It gets to Control Tower, but it never continues on through to Observatory.
Okay.
You enter labs from behind.
All right, Workstation. Let's go. What do we
Let's
got?
see what this is. Well, he's gonna take care of these flying pirates first because they can be very annoying.
Only sometimes.
And
that's
main power bomb. Okay, that's.
So that's in logic power bombs.
Yeah, those are our first in logic power bombs to get.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so far that expansion he got hasn't really gained him anything.
Yeah.
But now we've got actual main power bombs.
And it's important that it's the main power bombs because Thardus is right here, so he doesn't have to worry about where he wants to use those power bombs. He can just use it on the last phase.
Yeah, exactly. Back to logic.
Yep.
This is true. We were out of logic for a while, and then back to logic, and yes, this should be fun. And yes, Chad is correct. Ice Spreader is on the road tracker.
Yeah, that needs to be on Bash's.
Well, we got a down plant over there. Solid stuff.
Gonna be rewarded with another 5 rockets.
power bombs. Definitely a nice find. Although I've had some runs where I've never found them, and I'll have had to work off of expansion.
I've had that too. In logic versus out of logic. So the randomizer program that we have, it doesn't really go based on what you would need in vanilla to for what items you need to get. It places items in a certain order so that you wouldn't. So like to get to vanilla space jump, the vanilla space jump room, the logic would either require you for this, which is glitchless, so no tricks involved or anything. It would expect you to have either morph ball, boost ball, and bombs, or just the space jump. Or so for entering Thardis here from behind, it would expect Bash to have Spider Ball, Wave Beam, and Thermal Visor for the various as well.
And then thermal for Thardis, but who needs thermal? Like, so thermal visor you in the game for power conduits hit with wave beam, or for Thardis. But if you lay bombs on Thardis, it will expose his weak points, which negates the need for thermal visor. And if you know where the power conduits are, you don't need them for that either.
Yeah.
Because they're still active. They just
you just can't lock onto them.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, thermal is literally not required for anything in this game. X-ray visor only hard required for OP.
Yeah. So when we say that something is in logic, that means that the game has set items up in a way to set items in a certain way to get to the next progression item. It doesn't necessarily expect you to have what you would have in vanilla.
Bash doing a little bit of swag in the in between.
I mean, you might as well. There's nice, very nice UBJ.
Nice.
For Thardis,
I think you need Spider because I don't think it's in logic to. Is it in logic to reach the grapple point from the ground?
I believe that it is, but that would just be to get out of the room.
Yeah, not to.
To get to Thardis himself, the bare minimum I believe is.
Yeah, you need to be able to get through. You either need to you need to get to Fendrana. So if you come through Magmor, you need the fairy suit, the morph ball, bombs. You need super missiles, thermal wave beam, and either grapple or spider to then escape Thardis.
Yeah. I mean, it is technically a point of no return, but I'm pretty sure that logic can still put Spider on Thardis. The only thing that's not point of no return is just morph ball bombs, and that's it. And that's because morph ball bombs is very important as a travel item.
Oh, looks like Gendreavus is about to. He's doing his early Fendrana checks, and probably had to. I mean, with Plasma in hand, he can get the artifact in Chosen of Ice Temple, and
I would actually expect him to do. I would actually expect him to do labs at this point, based on where he.
First.
Yeah.
He could certainly, but if he doesn't, if he finds Ice Beam, he might be more inclined to leave through other things, rather than backtrack all the way to get the artifact.
Unfortunately for Bash, Thardis is just the missile.
Oh, that's too bad.
There's actually a lot of checks that Gendreavus can do here that Bash hasn't. Bash has yet to come back to the front of Fendrana without with the plasma beam. Though I think he's doing that right now.
Yeah, he's probably headed to dip and grab that artifact, and well, actually he might do labs first and then grab the artifact afterwards.
I don't know.
Well, he's at least gonna get what's in Ruined Courtyard here.
Yep.
Which happens to be Ice Beam.
Wow. Okay, so you know how we were talking about the rest of the opening up? That just happened.
Oh wow. So yeah, now he's definitely gonna go get that artifact and then go through clear it and all of Rear Fendrana.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. Oh, super
Oh,
missiles.
that's our super missiles. Okay.
What is it? What is this game?
Well, even more of the games opened up now.
Hey, look at that in logic Thardus from the front side.
Yeah. No kidding.
Did you get the cutscene? Oh, Gendreavus gets the cutscene overlap.
Yeah, that's actually really easy to get.
Oh yeah, you just
you
plasma
just
beam and then morph immediately, and it's really easy.
yeah. Gendreavus getting his French vanilla artifact.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know which artifacts are in which spots.
That one is usually sun.
Yeah, I know that one's sun,
Wave sun.
and then after that,
The one in Artifact Temple is Truth. Then
yes.
Phazon Mining Tunnel is Newborn.
Yes, Newborn. And speaking of Phazon Mining Tunnel, because this is the Phazon suit can literally be anywhere in this game except for that one.
For these logic settings, yes.
Yeah, but if, like as soon as you put on, like I think you flick on like one other setting, and then yeah, it could be literally anywhere.
Gendreavus missed Ice because he hasn't been to the room that Ice Beam has been in yet.
Yeah, he just quite simply hasn't been there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you can stand on these things right here.
Baby Shegoths.
Makes it
He's having a little bit of trouble. Sometimes it just doesn't give you enough height. I think you have to get a damage boost to get the height you need.
oh, he figured he got himself in and out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that spider ball in hand, that's gonna like I would feel like Gendreavus would at least head towards labs, and if he does, he's gonna find Ice Beam right away.
Oh, he's entering labs. Yeah, no doubt. He can full clear it and just exit through the back and do the Farfindrana from there. Important to note, there's only one item that would be... Well, actually, no. Now that we have Ice Beam, the backup labs is in. So...
Yep.
I think only Observatory is considered out of logic here.
But I mean, yes, it's technically out of logic to like anything in labs past there is out of logic. But
Well, no,
backup also know how to do the
the backup
right.
The backup labs is yeah that's open from Ice Beam, so it's just Observatory that's out of logic.
Yeah, I just remembered the backside. See, the thing about that panel that Bash just scanned there, if you're coming through labs backwards, and that barrier is still up, you can actually scan that panel from the other side, which I think was an addition.
That's a randomizer exchange. That is not possible in the vanilla game.
Yeah, and it's very handy.
It is.
Oh, looks like there was probably just a missile in Research Lab Hydra.
Probably.
Or else he would have gotten it with super missiles in hand, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nice observatory climb.
Yep. And that looked like an energy tank.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get it. Yep.
Yeah. He is a little low on health right now. Oh, I hear that Gendreavus just validated his run.
Nice. Yeah, oh yeah, I just saw him in the Vendrana Canyon.
Mm-hmm. Now he's about to get his super missiles and then get his ice beam. But this is still actually a very, very close race.
Yeah, even with the soft lock and fortunate reset, he's still not that far behind.
Yeah, it just goes to show how powerful knowledge can be in randomizers. He soft locked 20 minutes in, and he's already made up that difference very quickly.
Yeah,
just with routing.
Yeah, because he knows where he can't go. So yeah, routing all the differences.
Mm-hmm.
And because there was a race a while back we were in the community we're just doing for fun on on one day, and I somehow even like you all have seen and you all know how good Bash is at this game, and I was somehow only like 5 minutes behind him, and that's because I didn't go to mines at all, and he did, but he fully cleared mines in the time that it took me to not go there.
Yeah.
It's like if I had decided to go to mines, I would have been like hours behind. Oh, Bash is encountering this strange creature in a tube.
Hmm.
Oh, what is
Looks
this?
I think that's a Metroid.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm
Imagine
fairly.
imagine a Metroid in a Metroid game.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, oh no, that chat corrects me. It's a salmon.
No, it's a Metroid. No, I will play along with that part of the meme, but the Samus part I will absolutely refuse. Looks like just double missiles in Research Lab Aether here.
Yeah, just gonna get a little bit of refills, pop in the door, and head down to Research Core. We'll see what's going on. Energy tank.
Just an energy tank. I don't expect him to get this.
No.
Turning off the lights changes layers in a few other places too, so would rather avoid that.
And here we are in Rear Fendrana to one of the, in my opinion at least, top 3 soundtracks in this game.
It's pretty good, yeah.
I think my favorite, honestly, is the is Deep Talon. Love it. I love it so much.
I'm trying to remember what Deep Talon sounds like.
And then both Fendranas I think are kind of top for me, and then Magmore I'd place as 3rd.
Oh yeah.
Like there's like sometimes like battle fighting, you know, boss music is often the favorites of mine, but I don't know, the boss music in this game is just
Well, I mean the standard Ridley theme is really nice to hear.
Oh yeah, Ridley's theme is good, but past that, like the Prime musics, both of those is that's the one thing that personally I like in Echoes more than Prime is the final boss music.
Bash not finding a whole lot here in Far Fendrana so far. I think it's been missile.
Yeah, there was just a couple missiles there. I didn't see Frostcave, but I'm willing to bet it was nothing. Get it?
I'm pretty sure if that was something important, Bash would have gotten it.
Chat raises a good question. Is Magmore music cheating because Super Metroid?
I would say leave that up to your personal preference.
Yeah, I like the version in this game better.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Nah, dog, it's an arrangement, exactly. Alright.
Oh, that means the lower item is... That means the lower item is the artifact.
Yep, gravity locked. So where's Gravity Suit?
That's a very good question.
Well, you know what's in logic right now is
everything
going to mines from Magmore.
Yeah.
And also back of Talon and the rest of Rear Chozo also. So
because Bash is in here without Gravity Suit, he has to do 3 pretty bad slope jumps to get out of here.
This last one right here is actually not nearly as bad as the other 2. I found that like the middle one of the 3 is the worst.
Yeah, that's what I hear too. I haven't done gravityless gravity chamber yet. But...
No, I once fell in there by accident, and then I was forced to look up a video and to get out because it was what, like hour and 40 minutes in, and I was not gonna reset.
Gravity absolutely can be in mines. We can get to it from a workstation.
Oh, Gravity and Phazon mining tunnel, vanilla Phazon suit. Oh,
that wouldn't be too bad actually.
No, it would be mildly okay.
What I'm really wondering is where in the world is this boost ball? That's still eluding us, and I don't think it can be in elite control access. No, that's an artifact.
Hmm. Has there been anything we've gotten so far that has been boost locked?
Plasma beam.
Plasma beam.
It was in a tower chamber.
Ah, yes. But we really haven't got anything with plasma beam except for that one artifact.
Yes, Tagrineth. The only item that absolutely requires gravity suit is the missile expansion in Hydro Access Tunnel. That's it.
I feel like Bash is heading to mines at this point. With everything he's got.
Oh, it's an energy tank in Frost Cave.
Okay.
Yeah, I would... Actually, I would expect... Oh, no, he can't do that check. He doesn't have boost ball. I was thinking plasma processing, but... Doing that inbounds is very, very bad. Coming from someone that attempted it for 2 hours. Trust me, it's not fun.
Yep. Here we go. First dip into mines, 1 hour.
Yep. Gendreavus is doing his... I forget what... Is this room name actually just Findrana's Edge?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And there's 2 missiles.
Yep. He's... Well, he would check that if he had a power bomb, but he doesn't, so... He could just look at it with the X-ray visor, because you can shoot the door through that, Bendesium with a charge shot.
Bash just checked the room down there. Isn't that where an artifact is?
No, that's PCA. Normally a energy tank. What was it? A missile?
I could not tell.
PPC. I guess he already checked PPC.
Yeah, it was. I couldn't tell, but I'm willing to bet he peek it and saw nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's gonna go for the skip here.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been able to pull this off.
I've been having trouble with it recently.
I mean, I've climbed to the top of the room, even if I triggered the fight.
Yeah.
But I've never been able to skip around that trigger.
I think the best way I can put it is that it's somewhat similar to reverse fight skip in a control tower.
Oh yeah, that one's not too bad.
Yeah.
It just, if you're like a hair off, then you trigger the fight and it's a...
Yeah, it's basically it's the same kind of idea. I think it's a little more generous there, but yeah, that's the idea, is that you jump over the trigger and into that little gap between the door and the actual trigger itself.
All right, storage depot B. Let's missile.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. Hi, Ivan. So Bash is heading to the front of mines through waste disposal here. Gonna do a main quarry check, and...
Nice dash.
Very nice. I wonder if he's actually going to go all the way to Elite Research.
I mean, he can. And he can at least peek what's in the wall. Even if he can't get it.
And he could do he could also do the phase on Elite fight.
Oh yeah.
There's our boost ball.
Okay,
Wow,
so,
main
right.
quarry boost ball. That is disgusting.
All right, well now we're actually in full logic again.
Yeah.
Well in hand.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That
there's
is-
nothing. Yeah, there's nothing gravity locked we picked up. Yeah, we're back to
Uh,
logic for real.
Plasma beam. Plasma beam is gravity lock.
Yeah. God, keep forgetting about that one. I mean, unless gravity suit is also in mines, like right here.
I mean, it's possible. It's very possible. We do not have an artifact in Elite. That's our artifact locations there.
Okay, Bash is turning around, which is
Uh,
okay. Yeah, I guess he's electing to.
oh,
Going
that's
for the,
I mean,
selecting to,
yes.
yeah, to drop down in what was that, ore processing? I think the room is, and then
Next to waste disposal, yeah, that's ore processing.
yeah, because then you can boost like through the destroyable wall
Mm-hmm.
that's there from if you come from the back. But then, oh, did Bash open up the barrier in main quarry?
I don't believe that he did. No.
If he didn't, he's gonna have to backtrack.
Well, I mean, I think he plans on going through lower mines anyway, so it's not that.
I cannot tell what that was
I
there.
couldn't even see it.
And he's through.
Yep. So I don't know why, but when you get stuck on a sticky side of a wall, which happens whenever you touch a wall from the opposite side you're supposed to, if you just keep boosting into it, you can eventually build up enough speed that you'll just be sent straight through the wall.
It's the same thing if you double bomb jump over, come back through that way from the other side, then
Oh, well,
you
looky
can
there.
boost through the wall there too. All right, phase on elite. You know the phase on elites, the elite pirates, and even Omega pirates for a little bit at the beginning. If you keep like circling around before they technically see you, then they won't attack you and just missile spam the crap out of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Missile.
the way that their AI works is that they have to enter this kind of ready animation and complete that before they can actually attack you. But if you keep circling them and they don't get a sight on you, they'll just keep trying to reset their position to get that ready animation going.
Oh yeah.
And I suppose important to know, the only thing Bash is missing now for Go mode is just the Phazon suit.
Yeah.
He's got all 6 artifacts now. That's
Yeah,
really all we're missing.
Yeah, if he finds it soon, then it's gonna be incredible.
Mm-hmm. Gendreavus, meanwhile, is doing the Thardus fight right now. Bash looks like he's bailing out of mines.
He probably at least went to get his artifact, and then he. Well, I mean, he's probably going somewhere.
The only thing I can think of right now is Life Grove. Okay. Security access. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been a little bit better for him to clear this barrier and then go through towards ore processing the normal way.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. Finding a power bomb expansion in security access A.
Or at least
He is really avoiding SDA.
yeah, he does not want that vanilla flamethrower room.
I wonder why.
Batch is going to a place, exactly. I mean, if Phazon suit was there, then that's gonna bite him later.
They're definitely biting him. I see no reason to skip out on a Storage Depot A right now.
No, not when you're right there.
Especially when you're searching for the Phazon suit.
Yeah, he's not doing Not doing lower mines at the moment either. I think.
No, he's checking Life Grove, Great Tree Chamber, all those items.
Well, no bar skip this race.
Nope, we got bar skip.
Not even reverse bar skip. Bar skip, by the way, sucks. It's like one of the dumbest double bomb jumps in this whole game.
It's not that bad.
It took me like 15 minutes to get it once.
Well, the first time you get it, you kind of understand how to do it in succession.
Oh, I understand. Oh, you just
Oh,
looped around like
just got.
Oh, you
almost
did it
looped twice.
Oh my
Complete
goodness.
Life Grove Tunnel. This is the worst room in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely a time sink in runs. What do we got here?
We have got.
Missile.
Yeah. Most of the items are gonna. Oh wait. Boost Ball puts plasma processing in logic now. How many of you guys want a plasma processing Phazon suit?
I do. I want it so bad now. But yeah, like wow. We'll see. He tried to loop around the tree and land right on the platform unsuccessfully, but it's easy to hop on that invisible platform and poke in here. And
I didn't see what that was. Missile, I think.
Probably.
I am. It looks like Gendreavus is avoiding mines. I really can't think of a good reason to do that. Where has he not checked that Bash has?
I don't know.
I think the only thing is.
Yeah, I think Bash is really avoiding the back of him too, because if Phazon Suit doesn't end up being there, that's a huge time loss.
Well, looks like he's heading back to Root Cave. He's probably. I don't think he's checked Orbit Chamber, so there is that.
We're gonna see shortly what is what are the Ice Beam lock location here, and it's a missile.
Yeah. It is actually gonna really bite Bash in the. It's really gonna bite him if Phazon Suit is in SCA, and when Gendreavus goes to mines, he decides to do that check.
Yeah, it's a gamble for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a gamble to be doing this.
You know, unless it's right here in the Elder Chamber.
Yeah, which is entirely possible, but it's not.
Alright, looks like he's noping out of there and
Getting his ice spreader.
looks like he's gonna head to, what is it, Overgrown Cavern, and check
Yep.
what that is. Overgrown Cavern is Phazon Suit. That's huge. That drops.
That would be
right.
very on the way.
Yeah, very convenient if it was.
Actually, it looks like Gendreavus is heading that way too. He did. It was just an energy tank.
No,
Nope, just a missile.
Bash is running out of things to do that aren't mines.
Yeah.
Because I think at this point he's fully cleared Fendrana. And Magmor other than plasma processing.
Yeah.
Nothing left in Talon either at this point, unless
There's
Phazon's in
frigate, but
Frigate. Yeah.
there's Phazon suit can be in frigate, but we can't access that without the gravity suit.
And don't forget, and I just remembered again because go figure, I forgot that Plasma Beam is gravity.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna fight gravity before Phazon suit.
I mean,
I feel like that would make sense.
Yeah, maybe. I'm actually willing to bet that, well... Ooh. So the last place that gravity suit can be with this logic, then, is, MQA.
Gross.
Because everything past that point is plasma locked. So, yeah, actually, whoever said, gravity and phase on mining tunnel, sorry, but that's not possible in this seed.
You know what is possible is vanilla Phazon suit.
That's still possible, yeah. I don't think there's a scenario where that isn't possible. I think Gendreavus might be looking for a power bomb. He didn't pick up the workstation power bombs. That might be why he's going back and forth here. So I'm not sure I would agree with... Does Gendreavus know Life Grove Tunnel boostless?
Is it even possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
I see.
It's very, very hard to do, though. But, yeah, it's possible. It depends on if he decides to go there, though.
Oh, because I think Bash is hoping to hit the door and like make it open.
This whole time STA was a missile. Yeah. So that was a recent discovery, is that you can actually, from the side of those barriers, you can shoot the door and open it up and take a peek inside of there.
Ah, it's good to know. Also, I'm learning things this race. The power bomb.
A lot of
that.
That SDA trick is actually very, very recently discovered. Only because of Randomizer, because, well, in vanilla there's no real reason to ever do that.
No reason to get flamethrower in vanilla whatsoever.
So, at this point, the only thing Bash has left is just lower mines.
Which is no doubt where he's going right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless he gets bodied by Shadow Pirates.
Yeah.
Geothermal core, let's go. Elias, no.
I mean, hey, it's in logic.
It is.
Whoa! Caught a bit of air off of a ramp near the side of the door, I guess.
Okay, so what gets the power troopers to spawn at the bottom of ore processing? Sometimes they're there for me, sometimes they're...
I think it's the same layer change that causes the lights to go out, which I believe getting the artifact that is... Or... It's killing the Phazon Elite.
Oh, it is. Because, I mean, that thing's dead. Bash just went through ore processing and they didn't spawn.
Oh, in ore processing? Oh, those only appear on your first trip there.
Oh.
Yeah, after that the layer changes and they're not there anymore.
I see. It's also good to know. Wow, so much knowledge gained today.
Mm-hmm. Bash showing off a quick climb here.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a way to do it without jumping on it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you don't want to take the risk, vent shaft. Nope.
It's a missile.
I mean, you can go through all the way through mines at this point, and
Yeah.
I'd not have to backtrack, unless he finds Phazon suit like right now. Well, maybe. Depends on how deep he finds it. Because if he finds it like MQA, then would it not be faster to just fight OP?
MQA, no. If it's like Fungal Hull B or later, then yeah, it would be faster. But by the time you're in MQA, it's faster to just backtrack and get to PPC through Vent Shaft. Oh, missing the quick kill on this drone here.
Yeah, which fun story. Even in vanilla, you fight the first time you come here, you fight this thing without X-ray.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have X-ray here in vanilla.
No, because you need power bombs. The power bombs here to get to Life Grove to get it.
Mm-hmm. Shoutouts to the time Bash tried to skip a 15 square maze, by the way.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
A 15 square and a 19 square maze, actually. He's done it twice.
Oh jeez. Wave Buster!
Oh, Wave Buster and Great Tree Chamber.
Something Bash didn't get, I don't think. No way,
nope. He looked at it, but didn't get it.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that was a pretty bad maze that Bash just got. That would have been a maze worth skipping.
I mean, there's worse mazes, too. Is 15 square the best?
15 square is the best, yeah. 55 square is the worst.
Oh my god, that's... Oh... I hope I never get one of those. But, like, I did get, like, a 17 square maze once.
That's really good, then.
But someone else had to tell me that, because when I go through the maze, I'm not squares it is. I'm just trying not to die on the...
You only really know how many squares exactly that it is, not by counting, but there's a program called Maze Finder, where you input, like, where the walls are for 3 different squares, and it spits out several different... It spits out results on where the, on what maze it could be. There's something right here. Bash is good. That's a suit. Is that Gravity Suit?
No, that's Phazon. Oh, it is Gravity Suit.
Oh my god! It is an MQA Gravity Suit! Wow!
Oh, goodness. Well, now Plasma Beams, now it's actually
It's
in logic.
completely in logic, yeah.
Yeah. Back to logic once again. Wow, I cannot... Wow. Looks like Bash is indeed going to head deeper and just hope that it's... Phazon is here. Yeah, Phazon can be vanilla now. Well, I mean, it could have been vanilla even with suit.
Yeah.
A full tracker run. Well, no, because
No,
Bash
not
didn't
for
get
Bash.
Buster. Alright, missile in
Fungal Hull access.
that. Yeah, I knew it was fungal something.
Oh, something else that's gross too is that with this Gravity Suit, Frigate is now in play.
Oh,
Wow. Rude.
Metroid.
Very rude.
Now, Wave Buster was in Great Tree Chamber there, Expression of Shock.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did Gendreavus not... Oh, Gendreavus didn't do bar skip. Wow, this is a... Oh, I guess he didn't do this check.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you notice that Gendreavus has it, and he hasn't really been to mines yet.
Yeah.
I mean...
I don't know why he checked phase on mining. It was a power bomb, but I don't know why he checked that. He knows that it can't be phase on suit.
Yeah, not in these settings anyways.
Now it can be here in Fungal Hull B, but it's not. It's just a missile.
No, we're getting closer and closer.
Yep.
The dream of vanilla Phazon.
Very nice dash. And is it here in MQB? What is that?
No,
No, that's an energy tank. Okay.
Yeah, it's E-tank. So, yeah, it could still be vanilla.
Yep.
which is where he's going now. It's literally in the next room.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see if we're gonna find it, or if we're gonna see a good one cycle.
I imagine that he'll get a one cycle. He's got super missiles, so there's no reason that he won't get a one cycle. So
Yeah, I mean I've tried hard. I've just never gotten it because I guess I missed time like a power bomb or something.
if you're doing, if you, are you trying the super missile strat or the plasma beam strat?
I have tried both, and neither of them have worked for me because
So,
bad.
super missile strat, you just use super missiles. That's very good luck there, by the way. The super missile strat is you just shoot 2 missiles into him and during the first pool, and then just super missile him for the rest of the fight, and you should get it if you do that. For plasma beam, you need to waste an uncharged shot to make sure that you don't hit him, and then
that part I know.
Yeah, and then for the last pool, when he starts to laugh, you lay the power bomb, get away, and then bring up the X-ray visor, and that should take him out.
And super missiles do so much damage.
That they do, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So how they're both using extra. Now, all right. So the thing about Omega Pirate is that there's 3 different pools there where he can spawn in, and he will never spawn in the same pool twice, and he'll always spawn in the one that's furthest, I think the furthest away from Samus, so you can use that to manipulate exactly where he's going to show up.
Yep, that's correct.
Vanilla face on suit, come on. Well, it looks like it's a cutscene, but...
Pay no attention to this. The cutscene always shows a +1 to your suit. And it's a missile.
Well, Phazon is probably in frigate.
It could be a frigate or it could be a plasma processing. We still haven't checked that.
I'm hoping it's frigates, so that'll be quicker.
And then there was a power bomb expansion in PCA. A lot of people are chanting for plasma processing right now.
Oh yes, this climb that Bash is about to do, it's easy. It actually not that hard.
No, it's as long as you know when to do your jumps, it's and what to stand on, it's like really trivial.
Yeah,
it does take some practice to get it fast, but it's really not that hard to learn.
Yeah, because you notice he like sticked in the part of it that was like closer to the wall, and he did like a space jump and then a single jump and then a space jump and then a single jump. And that yeah, most of the tricks I've learned, I honestly picked up from watching people run rando. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then I try it and it works. That's one of them right there. Is that climb. And actually, you know what? One time I remember I thought I had a broken seed because I had morph ball bombs on fiery shores because I didn't know about the terrain exploits to get up there.
Oh, was that a glitch logic?
Yeah, I put the terrain exploits in logic, and I just didn't know what one there existed.
Okay.
But now that I know, it's a lot better.
Right,
and also, plasma processing check. Let's go.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, into the lava, you mean?
Probably did an extra boost. I wasn't looking there. I was looking at Gendreavus' screen.
Yeah, he's probably headed towards mines at this point. Looking at where he's going.
Yeah, I think you would be right there.
Alright, you know what Bash is probably going to do is a lovely sloped R jump to get up to the door, but you can also just like walk around the side of the room, and there's a couple little like square shaped things near the door that you can jump onto.
Very nicely done, but I think that was just an energy tank.
I think that was a missile or something. Yeah,
that didn't look like it had the orange that missiles have.
I couldn't really tell. There's a lot of orange clouding my view. Well, I think at this point.
Oh, okay, so I was wrong. It was a missile.
All right, so at this point I think Bash is headed to frigate.
I don't think there's anywhere else that this phase on suit could be. I'm pretty sure we've checked everywhere else.
Yeah, because he's been through all of Mines, all of Magmore now, all of Findra, all of Talon. He's been everywhere. It's got to
Didn't
be
you say
frigate.
something about Phazon in Frigate earlier?
Yes. The dream is real.
I think the dream is confirmed at this point. The only question is where in Frigate is it? Is it close by and
Wait, what? Oh, it said why frigate, but how did that pop up on his stream?
He had a text on there that he just made visible.
Wow. That was funny.
Very funny. Elias, Gendreavus can't go for plasma processing. He doesn't have boost.
Yeah.
He is getting this main power bombs though.
Oh yeah. There's no sane person would skip main PBs.
I mean, he did earlier.
He's gonna try boostless.
That room boostless sucks inbounds.
How do you even do it inbounds?
There's two methods of doing it. One is getting a dash off of the lava hamburger down there at the bottom of the room.
Gross.
The other way of doing it is to do an R jump over to the. Both require you to get caught on the lip of the bomb slot and get sucked into it. And it is not easy at all. It's one of the worst tricks in the game.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Okay, so guys, press 1 for cargo freight lift Phazon, press 2 for biohazard, and press 3 for Hydra access tunnel.
4. I'm saying 3 because I want this to be rude.
I mean, this is already rude enough.
Mosa Jad is saying 3 so far.
Wow. You guys are horrible.
Well, I mean, so am I. Where's your guess?
I'm gonna go right in the middle with
Oh, you're saying 2. Alright. I'm saying, oh, Mop is saying 2, because, oh, hey, Mop, what's up, man? Welcome to the end of the race.
And we have a missile in cargo freight lift.
Mop is saying 2 because Super's locked.
So, 1 loses, but no one said 1, I believe. Yeah.
Nope. We're gonna find a very...
The vast majority is going for Hydra access tunnel.
But you know, we're very close to finding out which one it is.
Yep.
As soon as he checks biohazard containment, he's just gonna jump down and...
He's just gonna jump down and super
oh,
it. It's 2!
It is.
Wow! No, there was quite a few people that said 2, myself included.
That's 3 of us. People said 2.
Yep. And that was...
Okay, there's something I wanted to throw in a chat here super quick, if I can find it. There we go. My own personal go mode button.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, my first and longest standing mod in my channel made that.
Ah, nice.
He actually made all my emotes. I got these 3 here, and I also have a shame emote. It's currently uploaded to tier 2 and awaiting confirmation.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I need more emotes. because I unlocked like several emote slots because like a while back, through a combination of what like a bunch of follows, I got like rated 3 times, and like in total between like actually between Bash, Mop, and one other person, I got gifted 29 subs.
Dang,
So
the
like
dream.
I opened up like a bunch of slots, and like you don't lose the slots if you lose subs. Like the slots are still there
Huh.
that I can fill up. So I need to commission more emotes. Yeah, so the gift sub meme, like they made me cry.
Dang.
I left like for all of 10 seconds to go get a glass of water, and then I came back to like another gift sub bomb, and I cried again. Oh.
Alright, so Bash is heading to end of the game right now. He's at 98% on-screen tracker, deciding not to get the 100.
Nope. Nope, that a wave buster.
Mm-hmm.
And my completionist brain probably would have picked it up, because
Wave Buster was a great tree chamber.
Yeah, that room there.
And Bash is having a little bit of trouble with this slope. Oh, there he goes.
Alright, let's hope for good Ridley RNG. No dashes. Sometimes he doesn't like dash at all. Sometimes he dashes like 11 times in a row.
Yeah. I would expect him to be able to get the snipes, though. So, Sal,
Yes.
how much damage do you think the boost ball does?
I think it's something about 50,000 damage per frame or something like that.
Wouldn't it be insane if a boss was weak to that?
I think that would be, it would be quite something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's no cannonball in Prime 2, which is 500,000 damage per frame.
Oh, geez, it would suck if you were 4 times weak to that, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, imagine. Unfortunately, no flyby skip.
Yeah. So there's one frame to hit Ridley, like before the transition to that little dive bombing section, where he would just immediately get to this ground phase. Which, by the way, we got to it because, as we mentioned, boost ball does 50,000 damage per frame, and Ridley happens to be weak to that. Only the air phase, though. This ground phase is not vulnerable to that, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I thought that for a long time, I know from watching runners, I thought that the flyby skip was all about, because there's like a small window like where when Ridley's swooping like through the platform where you can hit him with boost ball.
Oh
and
yeah,
that thing, and I thought that was flyby skip, but
no,
that is Bash. Yeah, it was bad. That's apparently the backup, and I think it was Bash himself that corrected me in that the real flyby skip is shooting him with, well, ideally what
it's
most
that
people
frame
do
perfect shot I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that plasma beam shot, and then he actually lands without flying. I was like, oh, I got the backup strat, but no, I didn't. I got the real one.
No, you got the real one. That was a very nice Ridley fight by Bash, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely
solid
zero
work.
dashes.
Completely wrecked him. Aww. Elias, that's so sweet. Alright, now Bash is going to show us another thing I mostly learned from watching videos, that here's some stuff on this wall right here that you can just climb up and skip a bunch of platforming.
It's that hole. If it looks like you can stand on it, you can.
Yeah, and you see he shoots that Metroid right there because like if you is it fusion or fission Metroid?
Fission.
Okay, so that fission Metroid, if you don't like stop it with a little bit with a shot right there, there is a chance that it will aggro and bump you off the platform. You will fall all the way down.
That generally doesn't tend to happen if you're fast enough. But yeah, that is a thing that can happen.
Yeah, it's not a very nice thing that can happen either. Oh, is Bash gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do the thing?
We'll see.
Because chat, if some of you in chat don't know, the power phase is actually weak to flamethrower.
Yeah.
So, well, maybe in the next tournament we will allow some out of bounds stuff, but
Maybe.
on this one we want to make the first one more accessible to people.
It doesn't look like he's going to. He's just going to try and beat Prime as fast as possible. So, EXO is divided into 4 sub-chambers. The first one is I'm losing my train of thought. The first one is weak to... the first one starts with power and wave beam. Then the next one will add ice beam. Then sub-chamber 3 will add plasma beam to that. And then sub-chamber 4, it can just randomly switch between all the beams and all of his attacks, actually.
Yeah, I think it's like at some point doesn't it like go into turbo mode and just start moving really fast for no reason?
Yeah, that's something I didn't know about until like when I got back into the game, like I think it was like a couple years ago.
Yeah, buddy.
Bash is having a pretty good fight so far, though.
Yeah, he's getting those extra snipes when Prime dashes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So Bash did a little trick there, where when you fire a super missile, if you pull up the scan visor, it actually cancels the recoil from the super missile. And he just barely missed that snipe with the super missile there.
Oh, he still gets that snipe though with that
That was
shot.
Ice. I would think ice beam snipes are probably the most important ones to get because they do so much damage to EXO.
They're also the most difficult because of how slow it moves.
Oh, backing up to make sure he gets that snipe.
Alright, Gendreavus is picking up artifact number 5. Which one is he missing?
Gravity chamber.
Oh, yes, gravity chamber. I mean, if he keeps going here, he's clearing through mines. He might get gravity suit, then go finish the rest of Andrana.
Probably.
You can definitely see that happening.
Yes, with the settings that we use for the tournament, we only need 6 artifacts to make it to impact free. That's just because it's 6 less items that don't really do any open the end game, and it just tends to make for perfect time for these races.
Yeah, it makes things go a little bit quicker there.
And Bash is actually getting a good manipulation. If you stay in front of EXO, it'll tend to prioritize this melee attack over anything else. Missed it that time.
I think it just hit turbo mode.
Yeah, that did.
Oh, super missile.
Very nicely done. That's gonna get him right to Essence now.
There's EXO, all done. I'm really glad we found both visors because Essence with anything but both visors is a huge pain.
I agree with you.
Like I've
had to do Astra. Yeah,
with no visors.
It's just the worst feeling when you have to wait so long for a visible phase.
Yeah.
So what Bash is doing here is a manipulation. If you just stay still during the start of the fight, Essence is always going to lay a pool in one of 4 locations. And they're all really good locations for this strategy, which is called attack canceling. So he's shooting his phase-on shots in a certain rhythm to interrupt Essence's attack animations, because it's scripted to go through so many attacks before it lays the next pool.
And speaking about those pools, it won't lay one if it's too close to its spotty, and I think it also won't lay one if it's too close to the wall.
I don't think that last one is actually true. I think that might just M2K2 misinformation. But it's in a really good spot right here for a very fast kill. So what Bash is going to be doing for this last pool is called pool cancel, where he's going to be stepping in and out of the pool because it doesn't drain if you're outside of the pool until after about 15 seconds. So it allows you to get a lot more damage in, and then you can just pump it full of Phazon and kill it right like that. And Bash is done.
155, nice.
Yeah, official SRL time is 1:55:06.
Nice.
And Gendreavus is forfeited in the SRL channel.
Are you in the SRL? Because
I am, yeah.
Okay, good. At least one of us clicked the forfeit button, because I wasn't, yeah.
And Bash made a comment in here saying he feels bad for anyone who has to play a glitchless. I do too, honestly.
All right, let's see if we can get them in for this interview.
Yep.
They should get an invite from the bot shortly.
Yeah, I'll make sure that everything's fine. Gendreavus has said that he's gonna jump in for an interview.
Yeah, Bash is. I don't see Bash even online in Discord, so I don't know if he's gonna or not.
He's probably booting Discord up.
Oh, that was a pretty good race.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, there he is. Let's just hey. Welcome to the party.
Hey.
I didn't realize I clicked the join the live on air button.
I think Sal dragged you in.
Yeah, you didn't. I dragged you in. Oh, there's Bash.
Oh, okay.
Drag him in too.
Yep.
Hey, Bash, GG's.
Thanks.
GG.
I was getting a little uncomfortable at the end there.
Me too. Well, I was uncomfortable for a lot of it.
Yeah.
That scene was awful. Like, especially if you were playing glitchless.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So let's get this straight. It expected you to go get various suit, then go to Magmor and get bombs. No, get X-ray, then get bombs. Then go back and get
then bombs.
Then go to workstation. Oh no, then go to Chozo Ice Temple and get Spider Ball at Chapel. And then you go to workstation and get power bombs. Then you go to Farfindrana through no, hold on. No, then you go to Mines and get Gravity Suit. And then you go back to Chozo to get Plasma. And then you go to
So where was Gravity Suit? Because I feel like
MQA.
That was
MQA.
MQA.
No, you had to go to
Really?
you had to you had to get Ice Beam, then you had to go get Boost Ball, then go get Gravity Suit, then go get Plasma, then get Phazon Suit. Like,
Boost being that late, I hated that.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I want to also add on to this too, Bash. Near the beginning, it expected you to enter Magmor through the front first to get Grapple Beam, and then go through the back.
Yep. I knew that immediately after. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's still in Chozo, but no, I was like, okay, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it was.
I ended up doing all bosses and got every item, or found every item except for the last frigate item.
Yeah.
That was the only item I never checked.
It was.
So you soft locked at one point,
Yes,
Gendry.
is a warrior shrine underneath that. I completely spaced on that being a bomb requirement because I'm a dummy.
Yeah,
You
chat,
actually-
yeah, chat saw you going in there and they're like, no.
Yeah, I mean,
You actually
I've
did
been
a
in their
very.
shoes before. I've watched people. Oh crap! There goes my controller. I've watched people soft lock themselves in there and going, no, because it's not the first time I've done it. which is why I hate myself so much for doing it. You shouldn't soft lock in the same place twice, ever.
You actually did a very good job at catching it. You were probably not even a minute behind by the time.
Oh,
got
how
on the
close
wave
was the
beam.
race in the end?
At the end, it really diverged because
Okay.
Gendreavus went back to Chozo to do all those checks after he got the
Oh,
Spider Ball.
right.
I did some questionable routing towards the end.
Well, it also expects you to have gravity suit to get the artifact in gravity chamber too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was a good solid moment where I considered going for it and then I didn't. I'm guessing you just
Yeah.
took it and then did the jumps
Yeah.
out.
yeah, I got plasma, and then I decided to gamble workstation in case it had something. I thought, okay, maybe because I had thermal and I had spider and grapple. I'm like, okay, maybe Thardus has ice beam. Turned out he didn't, but I didn't lose that much time because my fight was all right, and I would have had to spend a few minutes going back through Magmor anyways. I don't think it would have been that much faster. So that's why I committed immediately to Thardus, because I'm pretty sure he was in logic by the time I fought him.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
So-
in logic.
Because we had Spider by then from front Fendrana, which we
Mhm.
were then expected to go through Magmor into back Fendrana.
This sea just had you guys going everywhere.
Well, and,
Yeah, it
and
was
the whole
nuts.
time, ever since I went through labs, I was like, okay, I'm out of logic because I did the boost skip. And then I started thinking, like, as I was leaving, no, I'm not.
I think having Spider Ball when I got it, because I did the cool power bomb trick to keep the door open.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, I'm gonna save and go for it, because I didn't know what I was gonna find in Chozo. It turns out I didn't end up really needing it, but
Yeah.
Would have been a big backtrack if you hadn't gotten it.
it would have, yeah. I mean, plus, I would have at least known that it was in logic. So
Yeah, after I beat Thardus, I took a look at Workstation, and then I went through Magma Process, and I was like, oh, sweet, main power bombs. I'll get those later. I'm gonna go check Chozo because for some reason I wasn't thinking with my head.
yeah. Well, I checked Chozo too. I'm like, okay, maybe Phazon's in here, and then it turned out it wasn't. But I mean, it's just. I hope you liked my little message at the end there.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had a laugh over that, yeah.
That was a cool seed. Well, not really, but it was interesting how the logic went.
Yeah.
It was cool, probably from a viewer perspective.
Oh yeah.
I think the most interesting thing was seeing bombs in Triclops pit and then X-ray right next to it.
Yeah, I'm like, well, X-ray's probably has to be here because I checked everything else.
Yeah.
So that's why I well, you probably didn't see it, but on my stream I checked X-ray as I was going to get it, just because I'm like,
Understandable,
okay, I'm
yeah.
like, this has to be X-ray. It can't be anything else.
Yeah, there's.
So
I don't think there was absolutely anything else that it could have been, considering the bomb's location.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was it was neat because I didn't really have to backtrack it all that much, and the only backtracking I had to do was just to get frigate. Like, I did plasma processing. I'm like, you know what? I'm full clearing everything. I don't know. I figured I was okay, but I didn't know how far behind Gendreavus was because I did waste a lot of time
And
doing
then where was Phazon? Just curious.
in biohazard, so you needed supers.
Okay.
Supers
But
and
supers were
gravity
early,
suit.
so it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
we had
and
a-
so wait, so you had to get plasma, then go back to Findrana again to get super.
Yeah.
After you did
Yeah.
all those things, like
Yeah, we had a little guessing game in chat as to where Phazon was gonna be because we knew it was gonna be frigate. Like
yeah.
90%
Most people
of
want.
chats
Most
said
people
that.
wanted Hydra access time.
Like 90% of people said Hydro.
Yeah, if it weren't for plasma processing, I would have gone to Hydro Access Tunnel immediately, or I would have gone through mines to Hydro Access Tunnel to Biohazard,
Yeah.
but it just didn't work out that way. So
By the way, why did you put off checking SDA for so long?
I just didn't want to have to commit to the room. It turned out it wasn't that big of a deal after I knew how to check the door. I've never checked the door before. That's why I was shooting the middle. I'm like, where do you shoot through it? Oh, it's the side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
I'm just like, that
works.
saves a lot of time, like RTA, just because of the cutscenes. Because you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to do the cutscene of, or not to mention, you don't have to go all the way to the
All the
end
way
of
up
the
and then
room.
all the way down.
So,
You don't have to lay that power bomb, scan it, come back.
so that's good to know. So that's good to know at least.
Yeah, it's a huge save.
Mhm.
If I'm coming the back way in, I'd probably just lay the power bomb and check it anyways. But
Sure.
Yeah,
So.
that would make sense. Yeah.
So I went back to SDA because I was gonna go back after I got boost ball. I'm like, you know what? I'm doing upper mines, then doing all my Chozo checks, and if it's not there, then it's just bad statistics. And then of course, lower mines had gravity suit and then nothing else was down there. So
Yeah. All right. So I don't think there's anything else on my end. Is there anything else that you want to ask, Sal?
Nope.
Okay. Do you guys have any final words about the scene?
I'm glad it's over.
Oh, me too.
I'm glad that I got flamethrower.
Yeah.
That
both
troll,
got
yeah,
flamethrower.
all the way back there where it's impossible to tell what the actual freaking color is.
Yeah.
Yeah, one got it and was like,
I
"Oh,
kind of
yes."
could tell. I'm like, okay, it looks red. I'm gonna go get it.
Well,
Me
good,
and everyone
Don't
out.
be a link. Make sure you get your flamethrowers.
Yeah, your win is valid now.
What else? No, follow the commentators. Follow Gendreavus. Follow me if you want. You don't have to.
Yeah, yes, you do. Do it.
Yep. We have a Discord for
We
Randomizer.
do. Discord. There's an Echoes randomizer, and the tournament for that is going to be coming up soon. They do weekly races every Saturday. You can find that also on the Discord, and then you can also go to randomizer.metroidprime.run. I've been meaning to add more content to it in terms of guides and whatnot. I've just been lazy. I'm working on version 2 of the randomizer, so.
Oh yeah, so lazy working on new versions.
Yeah.
And then we have one more race on winner's side
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's
at
yourself and Super Bros again.
8. Yeah, that's actually a rematch, and we're
I
both
didn't know
gonna
you
be
could
wearing.
crash there like that, but I guess that makes sense if there's too much stuff loaded in memory. That's probably
We're
why.
thinking it's probably a particle effect issue.
Could be. Oh, because you leave the drone alive. Because I skipped the drone, but I never shoot the turrets, so I always just scan. So maybe I've just
is
gotten
that,
lucky and never crashed.
Is that door not locked if you just don't fight the turret?
So I think it's locked in later versions of Prime.
Which
but it's not.
Okay.
It's not on 1.0.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
It may
that.
not be locked at all on NTSC, but I'd have to check.
Yeah.
Which room is this?
Going through Central Dynamo, but like not fighting the drone.
the
You just
invisible
go
side.
through the room and then go into MQA.
Okay.
Because I've done that where I'm just like, you know what, like I can pass through the room, unload it, and then oh, you know what, you probably what I would do then is just boost as far as boost as fast as possible to the other side of that room, because then you'll hit the load trigger and get that room to unload. So that's probably.
No, see, I crashed after fighting the drone, so I didn't know that.
Oh,
you
you
could
fought
just
the
skip...
drone and had the maze open. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just skipped the
That might
drone.
do it.
You don't. That door never locks, but the other one does. You just have to. The trigger is on the ledge when you enter the room from the regular way.
Okay,
So.
I'll have to test to see if the crash happens.
Also,
if you
don't
just
fight
the
ghosts before Flagra.
drone.
I've crashed during that. So.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I think who was they racing against when they did that? Couldn't grab the item and saw.
I think it was LJ, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Flogger first, kids.
Yeah. Shouts to SpeedGaming and their SG Live they just uploaded a bunch of the Prime VODs on YouTube, so go check that. I think they're up to date on all the Swiss bracket stuff.
Nice.
Or they have most of them up. They did like a batch upload like a couple days ago, so.
Yeah, definitely check that out then. And then I think there was something else I wanted to say, but I've lost my train of thought now.
Hopefully the next seed is better.
Hopefully.
Oh,
We
yeah,
had
who-
two- we
So
had
I'm
two
playing.
bits.
I'm playing the winner of that race, right? You and Super Bros, or is that Link?
No, you are definitely you are playing the winner of Rose.
Okay, gotcha.
Link is playing Lane.
All right. Well, that's it. I mean, I don't have anything else. So.
Nope. Anything else from you, Gendreavus?
No. I look forward to playing the loser of the next race, even if it is another rematch for me.
Watch, could be the biggest losers run of all time. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Prime Rando. It's not like it's Melee or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mewtwo King is doing now. Well, hey, thank you guys. I appreciate your time and your commentary.
Yep.
Yep.
Lots
Thanks.
of fun.
Remember, follow the trackers, follow the commentators. I think
And
they've typed it out
the
on
runners.
the Twitch
Follow
chat.
the runners as well. Definitely give both of these guys a follow. Follow.
This is a pretty hot top 8, so I would keep an eye out on when things are scheduled.
Yeah. And with that, I believe that is it. So,
I see their silicone. Elias, what's up?
All
Alright.
So,
I'm out of here.
yep. Have a good night, everyone, and we will
Bye-bye.
see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Till next time.